Hola, ¿cómo están todos? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, bienvenidos a mi channel. I am Pretty Princess, also known as the Pretty Prince. I don't want to waste too much time, so let's just get into this video. Well, for one, I just want to start off by saying I got this idea from Le Doll Chick on YouTube. She's amazing. Binge watch her videos. I've always loved her content, and her video actually kind of got me to make this video. And now that we have more clarifying information on a certain platform, I think now is the right time to speak on it. So if you guys don't know, Always Bratz is an animated web series based on the Bratz doll line, of course. It made its debut on the Bratz TikTok channel September 15th, 2023, and ran for 13 episodes, with the final episode airing December 9th of the same year. The series was announced on the Bratz Instagram and TikTok accounts on August 31st of the same year. And the main cast consists of Chloe, Yasmin, Sasha, and Jade, with Olivia Hack returning as Chloe, Vanessa Marroquin as Yasmin, Indiana Thomas as Sasha, Crystal Lee as Jade, and a recurring character, which is Cameron, voiced by Andrew Russell. So each episode runs at about 2 minutes or less long. Their entire plot basically revolves around Chloe wanting to have her friends, basically she wants her friends to date. She wants her friends to find love, just like how she's with Cameron. And it's not clarified if Yasmin's with someone. I mean, Chloe didn't attempt to make Yasmin an account. Maybe she was going to, but things went south with Sasha and Jade. But I'm just going to assume Yasmin's with Ethan. So I don't know how true that is, but Yasmin's just kind of been chilling. So on one note, I want to add before I get into why I'm asking this question about why it canceled. For one, it's a TikTok series. Okay, fans have been asking, begging, requesting for years now. This isn't something that's recent. This isn't something that people are just fans have been asking this for years. We wanted Bratz to come back with an animated series like they used to back in the day. We don't want a TikTok series. And if we were going to get a TikTok series, we wanted it to be at least a decent amount of time. Okay? Their first kind of like revival series, animated series, was Talking Bratz, which was very messy as far as the way the show would run. Like, it was very messy. Like, you never knew when it was posting. It would say, oh, we're posting next week, and then they would never post. Then it'd be like a few months later, oh, there's a new episode. And wasn't it like only like 4 or 5 episodes from Talking Bratz? It was just very messy, child. We loved that we got to see Felicia, but we wanted more. So when Bratz announced this show, we were like, oh, okay, they're giving us more. And they did, but it's still the standard 2-minute like TikTok little mini series. So the characters, I want to touch into the characters. They're I don't want to say very different, but they do feel a little different, which is valid. You could say, oh, well, they're not in high school anymore, because they're not in high school anymore. They literally clarified in the first episode that they're planning their high school reunion. So we know they're not in high school anymore. Obviously, you could say that, oh, characters and personalities change, valid. And I don't hate the characters. No, like, I love these characters still, but it's just like, Chloe, I feel like she was a little bit more whiny here, but we are dealing with, again, a 2-minute per episode. We're a 2-minute time per episode, so they're kind of cramming in as much as they can. And I feel like because of that, they're making our characters' personalities a little more hyphenated than they should be. It's kind of giving back in 2015 when Bratz released the webisode series, the stop motion animation series back in 2015, where Chloe was the dumb blonde, Yasmin was the stereotypical hippie girl, Sasha was just, they kind of kept Sasha kind of the same, but she was a little full of herself, which, Sasha's kind of, I love my girl Sasha, but she kind of been a fool of herself, just a little bit. So I don't know. Jade, she was like kind of your typical, oh, I'm edgy, I'm cool girl. I feel like for the most part, Sasha's like the only one that stayed relatively similar to her original character within the 2015 series, but everyone else stereotypical. And mind you, those episodes were like 2-3 minute long, 4 probably at max. Those characters though in that show, like, they didn't have to go that far, like crazy. Anyway, in this series, so I kind of understand why they made the decisions they did, why Chloe seemed a lot more whiny than usual. So I want to mention that Jade barely had any lines. I feel the same about Yasmin, really. And honestly, I don't like what they did to Yasmin's character, because it's like, I don't know what they do. It's like with Yasmin, they either make her two ways. She's either got to be your stereotypical, oh, Mother Nature's always kind to her friends and stuff like that. Like, they got to make her stereotypical, have that soft voice, the tomato plant, like that, you know what I mean? Or as in the Always Bratz series, she's, oh, you know, I can't keep, you know, I'm not good at keeping secrets from friends and stuff like that. And she's, oh, indecisive about which outfit she wants to save. It's like, and it's like this personality where she's like, oh, happy birthday surprise. Like, I don't know, she's very anxious. And I'm not saying adults don't get anxiety, especially nowadays in society. Like, I feel like nowadays it's pretty common for adults to have anxiety, but like, I don't know. Don't even get me started on how the voice actor, which props, but like the voice actress doesn't necessarily sound like Yasmin from the original animated series. If this is like, you know, this is supposed to be a continuation of that. She doesn't really sound like Yasmin. Like, not even season 2 Yasmin. Like, you can like pretend and act like she sounds like her, but she really doesn't. Jade, I think Jade was fine. I think Jade's voice was fine. Again, they kind of made her a little bit of that, oh yeah, I'm a alternative girly and this, that, and the third. Which, you know what, fine. Honestly, Jade's character development, I'm not mad at actually. I'm not mad at her character development. You know, as long as she's still giving Jade, I don't know. There's literally only one season out as of me making this video. Sasha, I really like Sasha's character here. She was very much a level-headed businesswoman, which like, it's Sasha. Chloe, again, you guys know this if you've been following me. Chloe has always been my favorite character as a kid. Of course, as I got older, things kind of changed. But this Chloe is a lot more whinier. Like, I can admit that. It's like, this isn't Bratz Super Babies. This is like, come on. But anyway, why am I asking this question? Why am I asking, okay, is Always Bratz canceled? As you know, Always Bratz is a TikTok series. I made a video, I actually made this exact video before we got this information, but TikTok, the bill has been signed. The bill has been signed. According to PBS.org, U.S. authorities ordered government agencies to delete TikTok from federal devices and systems over data security concerns. More than half of the 50 U.S. states also have banned the app from official devices, as have Congress and the U.S. Armed Forces. And according to APnews.com, the president, whose name I won't mention, has passed a potential TikTok ban into law. Here's what that means. And of course, it's all over social media. TikTok's been banned. I don't want to get too political, but there is a good reason as to why TikTok's being banned. I used to have my little thing on TikTok. Obviously, I left it because there was just too much negativity, and it's a very interesting platform, for one. Don't get me started on like the teeth technicians, the veneer technicians that aren't even licensed doctors or like licensed dental hygienists or whatever to do it. Remember that dude who lived in like Korea or somewhere around there that was like, he had a TikTok account and he was doing people's plastic surgeries, but the surgeries were coming out horrible. And then on top of that, I'm always thinking of the children because I'm going to be a parent soon. I think there's a very valid reason as to why TikTok's being banned. I just want to put that out there.
Unlike thinking you can just bypass the 7 to 8 years of studying required to become a dentist just so that you can be a quote-unquote a veneer tech, a profession that does not exist and can get you thrown in jail. There's an account on TikTok that specializes in veneers, and they offer literal 2-day courses. That is just 48 hours to certify completely random people with absolutely no history in dentistry whatsoever.
If you've been on TikTok or Twitter lately, there's a chance you may have seen some viral facelift surgeries going around. But why exactly are they going viral? Well, let me just play 2 clips to show you. Yeah.
The 10-year-olds are done with dolls, and now they're after your luxury makeup brand. Makeup displays, making tester smoothies by mixing a bunch of syrups together like evil little alchemists, and creating massive messes for staff members to clean up.
It's Destin Choice, and you're watching Choice TV. For today's video, I really had to get on here and talk about the demon energy that's lingering around the youth.
This picture was taken by a kindergarten teacher after a room clear. A room clear is when a student becomes so disruptive, all the other students are removed from the class. Look at this classroom. Desks and chairs thrown all over the room.
So what is Bratz going to do? Basically, the plot for the show was that, in season 1 anyway, was, oh, we're trying to get our pitch to Streamflix. People have been speculating, okay, well, is that them saying that they're trying to go to Netflix or something? And on the app Flick Play, even in that description, it says that Always Bratz is a TikTok series. Sure, you could say that, oh, well, you know, they're doing that. They're trying to surprise us. But like, regardless, even if season 2 was coming out on TikTok, they would have no choice but to cancel the show. If the episodes are already animated, release them to YouTube, obviously, and or Instagram. And you would have no choice but to give us a show, like an actual full-fledged show. You know what? I would be happy. I would be even happy. I think a lot of us would actually be even happier if, hell, the episodes were even 10 minutes and they were on YouTube. There's ways to make Always Bratz poppin'. There's ways to make Always Bratz relevant. You know, there's ways to keep people tuning in. Someone's mentioned, it was Aqua Elixirs. I was watching his video and I read some of the comments and people were mentioning how the Bratz babies had a better rollout than the Always Bratz. And that's true. Bratz can't keep on harping on to this nostalgia hive. They can't keep on doing that. It gets tiring. I know I'm tired. Don't get me wrong. I love my reproductions. If you don't already have the original doll, cool. Like, I understand. I love the reproductions. I still get them. But at some point, you're going to have to start feeding us something new, which is why they gave us those dolls, which is why they gave us the Always Bratz dolls. But again, there's just such a difference in my opinion. And I understand some people are still not, some people haven't even got the Always Bratz dolls yet. I understand. The rollout has been messy. The rollout has been messy. I can't be the only one that sees it. Well, obviously I'm not, but like that the Bratz babies had a better push out, rollout. They're more talked about. They're more this, they're more that. There's ways to advertise Always Bratz. Where's a commercial? LOL Surprise did great commercials. In fact, 2 of LOL Surprise's commercials for that one movie, Winter Fashion Show, something like that. Their commercials are so reminiscent of Bratz. They literally said something about passion for fashion. And then like the Bratz magic hair, like they have that beat in another commercial for like the hair play dolls. So I don't know, like where's the commercial, guys? There's ways to market Bratz to a tween audience like they always were, but to also keep adults interested. I can make a different video on like what direction I feel like they should go in. And according to APnews.com, the measure gives Beijing-based parent company ByteDance 9 months to sell the company, with a possible additional 3 months if a sale is in progress. If it doesn't, TikTok will be banned. Obviously, TikTok is banned. So are we still getting the 9 months? I think we are getting the 9 months still. So we have some time, but it's just like, I don't know. We don't know what's going on with Bratz. They barely tell us stuff. Some of the stuff they try to make a surprise is never a damn surprise. I don't know. This video is just kind of interesting. Do you guys want Bratz to come back like full-fledged? Stop being stop being that. Okay, like let's actually be about our crap. Let's actually be a brand that people can take seriously again. Because right now, even as a Bratz fan, it's hard to take Bratz seriously. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What do you guys want to see for the series? And I'll see you guys in another video. Hasta luego.